In this example, we're going to be constructing a tree diagram. We've been told that an experiment involves tossing 2 coins, and firstly we've been asked to complete a tree diagram to show all possible outcomes. So, toss 1 can either be a head or a tail, and then if toss 1's a head, we could get toss 2 being heads or tails, and if toss 1's a tail, then we could either get heads or tails off toss 2. So that actually gives us 4 separate outcomes: heads followed by heads, heads followed by tails, tails followed by heads, or tails followed by tails. Well, we've actually already answered part B. What's the total number of outcomes? There are 4 outcomes possible. And finally, we've been asked to find the probability of different things happening. So firstly, the probability of 2 tails being tossed. Well, that's just one of the 4 outcomes, so we're going to write that as a quarter. Next, we've been asked to find the probability of getting 1 tail, which means we've got 1 tail and 1 head, but it could be in either order. So we could have got heads tails or tails heads. So there are 2 possible outcomes out of the 4, and that's equal to a half. Finally, we've been asked to find the probability of getting at least 1 head. Well, we could have got heads heads, or heads tails, or tails then heads. In fact, there's only one outcome where we don't get at least 1 head, and that's tails tails. So 3 out of the 4 outcomes have at least 1 head. So the probability of at least 1 head is 3/4.